Tony. It always works that way. Or I do.
Come on, man. I go, you see this fucking thing? He's like, we see the top 4. Like, then we did it alphabetically.
So I'm on there too, Clark.
Alan, Tony.
Oh, you're going by your first name, not.
Yeah,
usually
that's all they have.
Last name, but
yeah,
Clark.
they're doing on the kicker tool. Unfucking real.
What was that? Sea bass?
I'll do what I did to Dylan. Hey, so we did the seedings by alphabetical. Alan and Tony. First round.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's not alphabetical.
I just asked him, I go, did you guys not see it? He goes, we should be top 4 that we went alphabetical. I'm like, fuck you doing that?
Oh yeah, top 4. Hey, thank Chris Carson for that. Yeah, he's the one to do that. Yeah.
That was suck a dick.
Here.
I went by my middle.
All right, guys, this is the expert doubles final. Chris Carson, Dan Brejcha, Gary Gold, and
Tony Montana, I believe it is.
no, this guy. That's not Tony Montana. No, that's Tony Montana. It's that guy right there.
That's his son. That's his son. That's his
that's
father.
the same name.
Yeah, they're from Diesel.
All right. Gary and Tony.
Tommy.
All right, it's 1-0 in the first game.
Matani.
Chris and Dan, they won the winners bracket, so Gary's gonna have to. Gary and Tony's gonna have to double dip him. Montaigne. Tony Montaigne. I'm going with Tony Montaigne from Scarface. So.
Yep.
Say hello to my little brother. Or my little son, Junior. Junior's a pretty good player too. His son, he shoots the ball really good out of the back. Good 2-bar. Good pull side there by Chris. Something I wasn't able to do on him earlier. Kept hitting the wall.
Yeah, Gary Gold, he actually hasn't been playing a lot lately, and actually he said something about maybe he should have practiced this month. But he's actually a very, very good player. His 5-bar is awesome. That's one thing that I think saved him.
Yeah, he does have a good 5-bar.
It almost seems effortless. He pins the ball back so far, and then when he does that brush down, it's almost like you don't even know that he's even hit it.
Yeah. I would say on the table, though, the person who has the most tour experience would probably be Dan Brejcha. I see him on tour more than anybody else. I mean, he goes to a lot of tournaments every year.
Yeah, he's living in that Jacksonville area. I mean, you're pretty close to some of the other Mississippi, Texas. You can just kind of bounce on over. For us, we got to come from the corner of the earth. But, yeah, he goes to a lot of them.
All right, we're 2-2 here. Good push side there by Chris. And we get a timeout. Yeah, Gary was taking a little bit of time there, so that was a good call. Not try to pass it and go over the 10 seconds there. Yeah, we open singles is starting right now, so if we get called up, we may have to go. so we're
I
just doing
won't
this.
be called up until this match is over.
That's right. Alan has to play Tony first round. Now, in my opinion, you might as well get that out of the way. Get it out of the way now. You know.
The losers round or the losers bracket is a longer way to go.
Yeah, but it keeps you, on your toes. You get to play over. You get to play more matches. You get more for your money.
Well, the problem is once I get my head out of the dirt and
you play Tony really well. You're a really good singles player. You got to just channel your inner Tommy Yor. Maybe throw a little JLI in there, a couple banks out of the back.
Yeah, 35, 45 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, I don't recommend shooting down the middle on Tony. Maybe bring it over and do your bank.
You should have told me that 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking stick exclusively to your bank series.
Actually, I did hit a bank on him when I did get double dipped in Maryland.
I know, I saw that.
That was actually really nice.
Yeah, that's a zone breaker. I mean, especially with Tony. That's hard to block. Okay, we got a timeout here. It's 3-2.
Good news is I was 100% on that shot.
That's right.
I shot it one time. It's a good timeout right there. I mean, that 3-2 timeout is a huge timeout. Number one,
it's a big point.
Yeah.
You want to go up 4-2.
And we want to talk about a breaker. I mean, right now, Tony's sitting in the back. He wants to get this block, and if Chris scores it, it's almost like a little bit of air coming out.
Right. Pull side. Good shot.
Yeah, you can see that one right there in Tony's face. That's a tough one to come back to. You're thinking about what he's going to shoot the whole time when he comes back. Probably even knew he was going to shoot that. But Chris waited on it. He waits on it a really long time.
Yeah, he does. He's very patient.
Yeah. I don't think he ever goes over the time limit. I think he hits that 10, 12 seconds. But it's amazing the difference between somebody setting up a snake shot and somebody setting up a pull shot. Somebody setting up a snake shot set up within seconds, maybe 2. And then people setting up a pull shot, sometimes will take like 5, 6 seconds by the time they get it.
Yep.
Look at the hole, it's like 8 seconds. So once those people start shaking the ball around, ooh, nice shot.
And I think Chris
huge.
looked up there at Gary. There could have been a little bit of a jar there.
Gary doesn't jar.
No.
Well,
but that hit Chris's man pretty square, and he lost it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hitting that wall.
Yeah, so Chris is taking an official timeout here. Going to get a ref.
Yeah. I'm not saying that we should have done that, but we should have done that.
That was a bad call on our part.
Greg Simpson, table 1.
I know that Gary's just trying to win. He's not trying to be malicious.
No.
I mean, he's just.
Gary's not a bad guy.
He's trying to win, and
he's doing what he can. He's trying to. Right now, he's struggling a little bit. So right now, he's trying to. Basically, he's trying to fight for his team. So I get it. That's what he did against us, and you can't blame him. You just have to outplay him. That's all it is.
So let's see who we get to ref here.
Craig Simpson.
Tony's son is going to ref.
It's old
so let's
school.
see who we got
school.
here. We got Craig Simpson going to. All right, we got Craig.
When the tables were made of cement.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said back in the day that wasn't a jar. I said it was old school. I go, when the tables were made of cement.
That's been a jar since the foosball was invented.
Yeah.
All right, we have a ref at the table, and Chris is going to serve it back up, so that's not a timeout. Goes to the wall, back down to the wall.
Yeah, Chris is really good about that. He'll keep going back to the well. Oh wow, he really tried to bang that thing out there.
Yeah, he caught the whole wall there.
Yeah.
some good blocking there by Tony.
Wow. Oh, and he just missed it too. That was a great block, though. Yeah. Yeah, Gary had no idea, but Gary didn't know about all those rules for it. Lost possession. If it would have gone out, it would have been definitely their ball, Gary's ball, but since it was still on the table.
Yeah, it was a dead ball, so
yeah.
It always goes back to the goalie there if it's behind the 5 bar.
Yeah, he was thinking about the ones that go out,
okay.
and then it's lost possession, yeah.
Little scramble there, and Gary ends up with it. Tries a 5 bar.
I didn't know he had that because I was waiting for that the whole
You were waiting for that
match,
too?
The whole
I
match.
wasn't. He was passing on.
God,
Well, when you're passing on me that good, you don't need a 5 bar.
Well, once you 5 barred him, I freaking waited the whole time.
Yeah.
Let's see if Chris takes his time here again.
I'm looking at pull side here. No, push side. So that's game number 1.
Looks like
table maintenance.
Yeah.
And why are they looking over here? Why are they looking at you, Alan?
I don't know. We're running the tournament and talking at the same time. I went to 4-4 against him.
Here. Yeah.
And that was my win. So now, a game. That's my next goal.
That's
Got
it.
Baby steps. It did take me 3 matches when I very first played him to actually get 1 block.
It happens.
I said matches, not games.
And we got a spin.
Good call, Craig. Craig jumped in right there.
Yeah, Craig is really vocal with with his calls.
Yes.
You know?
He's a step above Mark Krause. Hope you're watching, Mark.
Oh, great pass up the wall by Dan to Chris.
Hey.
Chris sets up his rollover, kind of quick shoots it, and
I want to warm up. You want to step in?
Yeah.
Tony setting up his pole. Yeah, good pull side there. So what's up, man? Your mic is on, right?
I think I am live, sir.
Okay, sweet. All right. So we're in the expert doubles final here. This is the second game. You've probably been watching already, though.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
I definitely have.
Good
Another
pull
good
side
pull.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris's game is definitely on.
Yeah, no, Chris has been playing good for a while now. I would say ever since this year's Kentucky State when he took 4th place with JLI, he's had a lot of confidence since then and been playing pretty well.
Yeah, I watched him play in the DYP last night. Derek is he's a beginner of beginners. He's only played in 1 tournament, and Chris carried him all the way through.
Yep.
Derek blocked really well, but I mean, Chris's 5 bar is just insane. And it's always good to help like that. In the
Yeah.
back.
Dan helped out from the back there.
Never count old pro like Gary Gold out though.
Yeah, Gary's 5 bar was giving me a hard time earlier. It's really good. It's sneaky, you know. It's not the most flashy thing in the world, but it's good. Deep push side there.
That was a great push.
Yeah, Tony came across with the reverse defense, and Chris just went around it.
Yeah, when you set up in the reverse, you're begging him to hit the long.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes you got to do it. Gary with a great pull side as well.
Yep, pull side. So we're 3-2 here, second game.
I haven't seen Dan do a lot of passing out of the back. Is he
No.
mainly a shooter?
He's mainly a shooter, yeah. He doesn't pass a lot, but he does every once in a while. Dan's a really experienced player. He plays on tour a lot. which is very consistent. You know what you're getting with him. Another good push side, and this is going to be match point for Chris Carson and Dan Brejcha.
Yeah, I met Dan for the first time this weekend, and he's a fun guy.
Yeah, he's a really good player too.
Yeah, I saw them switching last night too, and he's got a good front game as well.
Yeah. 5-bar shot.
Tried the chip wall there. Oh, there it is.
All right, chance to win it here. And that's going to do it, guys.
What a performance
There's your
by Chris
expert
Carson.
doubles champs, Chris Carson and Dan Brejcha. Runner-up, Gary Gold and Tony, you say his last name.
It's Montana.
Montana.
Montana. I think there's an I in there. I thought it's officially Montana now.
Montana, because that's from Scarface, right?
That's
Tony
right,
Montana.
Tony Montana,
Yeah.
Congratulations, Chris.
Yep, congratulations,
That
guys.
was an awesome match. Hey, great playing, sir. Gary, great playing.